Today we're here to talk about Kassia, my opera. Kassia is my second opera. The first one is Fuga, the Electro-Baroque opera, which I composed in 2010 in New York at the Juilliard School while I was a student there. We performed Fuga in co-production with Juilliard School, and later on we brought the piece to Berlin to the concert hall radio system. And 10 years later I was ready to write a new one, and this time I was inspired by the Byzantine female composer St.Kassiani. Kassia was born in Constantinople. I was born in Constantinople. She's from 9th century, and I was very touched by her life story. It's not only hard to imagine how she did it all at her time, but it's also today incredibly touching story. She was a beautiful woman and powerful and liberal, and she was presented to the emperor of the time, Theophilos, and she rejected his marriage proposal, and instead she created a monastery for women, and she practiced poetry, music and arts, and she lived together with other female artists. Never been married, no kids. Kassia was also an excellent composer. She played a major role in music history, most specifically in the development of European church music. Many church composers were inspired by her scores, and I decided to write about this powerful woman, this femme fatale character, a whole new opera. I composed this new work based entirely on Kassia's ancient historic music and her personal life. Her poetry was in ancient Greek, so I kept also in my score the libretto in ancient Greek language, and I expanded the score with newly written English segments as well. And the title role was sung by Guatemalan soprano Diana Ramirez, and she did a fantastic job singing in ancient Greek. We have been touring with this program since last season in many cities in Europe, and it's developed as a co-production with Kind Collective, a very talented theater group from Germany. And our Ensemble Musica Sequenza performed this program on Byzantine instruments: kamancheh, viol, organ, flutes, lute, percussions. It's such an incredible sound world. On stage performances, we also worked with Syrian actress Amal Omran and the Korean dancer Youngwon Song together to create a dazzling portrait of Saint Kassia with music, dance, poetry and digital arts. And now we got to finally record it as an album, which is coming out today on all platforms.